What's up, Yugi Tube? Trades and stuff here, just for a quick update. Storm of Ragnarok, the exclusives OCG and TCG. Probably previous for OCGs, but it's still pretty nice. We got Max C. That's double X's for the Max, which I'm thinking it's pretty funny because I'm basically Max Carter, so it's named after me. No, I'm just messing with you. But it's actually pretty good. So like, against 6 samurais, next format, basically your opponent special summons a 6 samurai, you discard Max C, draw a free card, and basically hope that they don't special summon because they're smart enough not to. And so basically drawing a free card for your opponent's special summoning is actually pretty cool. And I would actually really enjoy that. And then we've got like that hourglass thing. I think it's a previous OCG exclusive because I remember seeing it before, but I remember it was also in some previous games, like a while back, and you would pull it all the time in the packs because they really sucked. But I don't think it has the same effect. So now it's basically like you special summon it as 1100 attack. I mean normal summon levels 1100 attack. You basically half its attack, and then next turn on your turn you double its attack. And it's pretty bad at first when it's at 550, but when it's a 2200 summon, I think it might be okay. No, it's not. It's definitely nothing you would run, but I still think it's pretty cool. And then we got, I think, Bloodsucker is also an previous OCG, because I remember hearing a lot of mention about it. But yeah, Bloodsucker, previous OCG or new TCG, I don't remember. Basically, if this card, it's either does damage or attacks directly to your opponent, send the top card of their deck to the graveyard. And then there's this another card, can't remember it all, I'm stupid again, but basically choose one of your 2000 or less attack to attack zombies, let it attack directly for the turn. And so I'm thinking if you pull both of those at the sneak peek, you'd actually do a pretty okay job, because with every person running about 20 to 25 card decks, you would do actually a pretty good job with that, especially if you get to attack directly to speed up the duel. And then we got this like spike ball thing. I don't even know what the heck that does anymore. And we got a lot of Nordic cards, and I don't like Nordics. They will not do good. People say they will, but I think they're pretty bad cards. Builds are okay for it, but seriously, it's not going to be good. Samurais are going to rule out of that pack. Of course, they're probably not tier 0. They're more like they are tier 1, but they're not tier 0, because if you overextend on your first turn, you're going to die if they have Mirror Force and you don't get a Magatama Musakaki, or Musakami, however you say it. And that's basically bad overextending. You gotta like only get 2 or 3 monsters out. If you got a Xian and you have Grandmaster and Kazan, you're good. Or if you got like Legendary Xian, and Kazan, then you're also good. And remember, guys, with the Legendary Xian, you can't special summon him with Gateway because of the apostrophe between the Shi and the N. And it's a specifying in pronunciation and how it's spelled, so Gateway does not special summon him from the graveyard, which I think is something that Chris Bowling was actually doing pretty wrong in his videos. But, yeah, you can't do that because of the apostrophe. And I think it's okay, because then that would mean that they are really broken and you can just keep bringing them back and get counters for it anyway. But I still think they're pretty good. They haven't died down at least one bit. And I know they're not getting hit for the next ban list because it's too early when a deck is just really hitting tier 1. Because they were okay back when they first got released, but right now they're going to be awesome. And remember, I'm still going to the pre-release, still paying to get in, getting some 5-packs, maybe pay somebody else to get in, want to get my cards early, and also getting those 2 boxes of Storm of Ragnarok, thanks to my father. I really appreciate it. And like, I don't know, side deck cards, like when I went to Lenexa, I went 5-3 with regular 6 samurais. That was a really big surprise to me, and I beat like some of my horrible matchups. Like Gladbeast, they're supposed to wreck me, and I 2-0'd them both games, which was really weird. And like both matches, because like I faced them first match and this guy was like really nice at first, and then he got so pissed off that he was losing to a deck that really didn't have any potential until next format. And then it was last round, and this guy was really nice. He was really cool. We were at table like 34. And we both knew we weren't going to top, but we were just basically fooling around. It was really cool though, and I still beat him. I 2-0'd him, and it was all for fun. And like my side deck right now, basically, I have 2 DD Crows, but one of them's back in the deck box. That's upstairs, and I don't want to do that. 2 Snowman Eater, and really simple why. These are like simple side deck. I only have 1 Consecrated because I cannot find my other Consecrated, and I'm kind of pissed off because I had it and now I don't have it, so it's kind of dumb. So that's basically it for the monsters now. And next format, I'll basically be siding over 2 Snowman Eaters. I'll be siding a Kinetic Soldier and 1 Snowman Eater, and still 2 DD Crows, and hopefully 2 Consecrateds. I'll try to get a second one in if I can find it. 2 Chain Disappearances. These are really good against basically debris, quick draw, and stuff. 1 Hero's Rule 2. Rex, Pot of Avarice, anything that targets the graveyard, remove, anything that targets it in the graveyard, negate it and destroy it. Swallow Flip. I'm taking this out. It's probably to replace Spell Shattering Arrow for next format, because really I've only seen that I've used it against Black Rose, and I can survive against Black Rose easily. So yeah, I don't really need it right now. And we got Black Horn of Heaven, and once I find my other Royal Oppression, because I only own 1 Royal Oppression, and that is also in a box upstairs. I used to own like 7, but then I started trading them off, and now I only have 1. It's dumb. But this is to basically replace Royal Oppression. I found this really good against GBs, so it was really nice. And then Divine Wrath. I was thinking about siding 2 of them actually, because this is actually really helpful and helps me ditch cards at the graveyard for 6 Sams and basically get them back. So in replace of my second Divine Wrath, I'm probably taking this out for a second one, is Cloak and Dagger. And I basically sided this for Nationals 2010 because Infernities were huge there, and I faced them like 3 or 4 times, and I always pulled this off against them. And basically, when they draw into Archfiend and reveal it, that starts a chain, and I actually Cloak and Dagger and call Archfiend and Infernity Archfiend, and then basically they can't do anything about it, and boom, it's removed, and I do a cool job on that, and it was actually working a lot, and I really liked it. And then 2 Noblemen of Crossout. And basically, you all know what this is for. GKs, Raikos, all those bad stuff that is set. And that is my side deck right now. You guys want to make up some changes for me? Please do. Sorry this is a long video. I'm still going to talk about some other stuff right now. And as for other thing, oh yes, this is my 6th Samurai stuff. My awesome 6th Samurai stuff. I currently have like I have 1 hand of the 6th Samurai, and I used 2 for the regionals, and I actually found that I never won because of hand. And I don't know if that's because of this deck, and you're supposed to run 3 of them in this deck, and I really found no use for them. I ran Nasashi instead and basically played Cunning with Nasashi and Wrecked Face with Nasashi because of Cunning. Because I would basically boost Nasashi up by 1,000 by removing counters, attack twice, Cunning, summon him again, and attack for game. And since you'd be attacking for 24, and then you'd attack again for 28, that's almost a game right there, and you've already done damage again. If they can't stop that other one, then you're basically screwed. They're basically screwed. Oh, here's my other DD Crow. I'm stupid. Put it in the deck, but I'm just gonna take that out and draw. Okay, so like Morphing Jar, Come On was for Necro Valley, and I played no Gravekeepers, which was stupid. And so I've got a United. I'll summon Zanji. Put a counter on. I don't have a die with me right now. Put a counter on United, and basically set. And I'm pretty sure they're not gonna. I'll go now, and I'll basically summon him. Second counter on United. Draw 2. And I drew into Monster Born, D-Prison, 7. I have 7 tools already in my hand, and I have Morphing Jar. And this is when you attack and do Wrecked Face, because my face downs basically protect me for a little bit. And I like the combo where you basically go summon Spirit attached to a monster. Oh wait, Spirit's not destroyed. It's pretty cool. I also like if I have like 2 6 Samurai monsters on the field, and I have Spirit of the Six Samurai attached to one of them, and my opponent attacks into my weaker one, and then I target my Grandmaster or whatever is attached to it to be destroyed, and then I target Spirit of the Six Samurai to be destroyed because of the difference of being destroyed. I don't know if you can do that, but I've also found it useful. Well, like some people were using Sakuretsu armor, which my second round somebody did that, and I don't know, like it's not good anymore. Deep Prison basically wreck faces that, but if you want to go for destruction, I guess if you can run that, but I don't advise it. And now we're going up to the 10-minute mark, and subscribe, rate, comment, and I will see you guys YouTube later. Bye.